Why do men like older women? Learn the secrets of the mouth. Many men like older women. Today I will tell you what is the advantage of such women over 40 over young girls, what such women are attracted to. And in general, I will encourage many women who think that sex after 40 does not exist. Watch this video to the end. I will tell you about the practice, about intimate gymnastics, thanks to which your yoni chakra will shine with health and orgasmicity to the very same maturity. I'm sure you'll live at least 150 years because the scientific community is doing everything possible to make sure you live happily ever after. And I'll do my best to make sure you have vivid orgasms with a decent man at 150. Before I sit in this chair, I'm in my apartment right now. I was in a neighboring building in Moscow City and I've been invited to be an expert. A movie is being made. Is there sex after 40? Does it exist? Just there, I raised this topic that after 40 there is not only sex, there can be bright, romantic relationships. A woman after 40 becomes more confident. Why? Because these introjections, i.e. beliefs that society or parents gave to a man, they fall away. That is, a man finds his own values, his self-value, his uniqueness. He depends less and less on the opinion of others. This happens with a woman. That is, she kind of opens up like a lotus in the lake of freedom, her own opinion, her own needs and values. A woman like that will be more confident in sex. She's been on this roller coaster, she knows what she wants. She doesn't have to prove anything to anyone. She may be more tolerant in a good way, more stable, so both in sex and in relationships with such a woman is calm and good. So, there's even an advantage here of being a woman who has built her self-esteem after 40 healthy. Angelina Jolie, despite the way she rode this emotional roller coaster, despite all the difficulties in her destiny, she's 49 years old, she's high, she's admired. There are a lot of women like that. I always talk about the fact that a woman gets younger with age because she understands more and more every year how to take proper care of her soul, her personality and her body. It is a misconception that men only need young girls. In reality, a man needs a woman's wisdom. Relationships are certain lessons, and every relationship is lessons in self-love. How do I want to be treated? How do I not want to be in a relationship? What is important to me? What is valuable to me? How to be a wife? How to be a mom? How to be a lover? How to be a friend and a soulmate? These are all things you can't get in books. That is, it is all acquired through experience. And a woman whose experience, she's had these lessons in self-love. Every relationship she's had has taught her something. And after 40, she can be more prepared for family relations. A man understands that. A competent man appreciates that. So, the fact that you had one marriage, second marriage, you should not be ashamed of it, you should not devalue it. But it is very strange when you come to apply for a job, the employer asks you, can you read and write? No, I've been saving myself for you. I'll learn everything with you. But it's unlikely the company will need such an employee. It's the same with relationships. Why do you think that if you have experience in a relationship, it devalues you for a new relationship? On the contrary, experience is always very necessary. And if the first pancake is bad, it doesn't mean that the second one will be exactly the same. The second one will be better, 100%. Believe in yourself and everything will be fine. Become wise and happy in your relationship. Follow the link and register for free DNA Sexuality webinars to awaken your sexuality and build a happy relationship. I'm waiting for you. The link is in the description. The woman after 40 in social intelligence is very pumped. She knows how to interact with coworkers, colleagues, partners. She has already earned something, accumulated something. Most likely, she has a house, an apartment, real estate. She is independent, and women after 40 are less prone to financial, emotional, intellectual, and social dependence, which makes it possible to build not seek codependent relationships, but equal partnership. A man unconsciously understands this. That's why, if he's divorced or alone, he's going to choose a self-sufficient woman for a relationship. This does not mean that he will purposefully look for a mortgage partner in his wife. No, he can take care of himself. But when you're two independent individuals with your own, you can strengthen each other and build a truly happy relationship. My courses are taken by women over 30 to 35 years old. YouTube is watched by women over 30. The main audience is women in their 40s plus, you know. So it's a channel about psychology, sexology. There's a lot of hot stuff, a lot of spice, and a lot of people have the impression that it's a channel for young people. But in fact, women over 35-40 are interested in sexology. Why is that? Because until 30 years old, a woman is not engaged in her own development on a sexual level. She may have other problems in her life, but she doesn't really get orgasms. She becomes emotionally dependent on her partner. The pain builds up, and this unbearable pain then destroys the relationship, destroys the woman, and only after that she subscribes to my channel and starts watching these videos. If you came to me not because of a problem, but you are a person who is developing in sexuality, I want to congratulate you. You are a good girl. But most people come to me because of pain, because of already big problems that they accumulated before 30, 40 years old. So, here it is important to realize that a woman, she develops. And after 40, she's probably already made that upgrade. She has learned how to have orgasms, she has learned how to build relationships, she has realized her erogenous points, she has removed limiting beliefs that cause shame in sex. So, a woman after 40, she knows how to have vivid orgasms in bed. She's worked herself up. And a man really appreciates that there is a pumped-up woman next to him. It's a prejudice that younger men seek out older women because they're alphons. This is far from true. My clients testify that men have fallen in love with their wives who are older not because they are financially successful and will be able to plug their financial problems. No, at times the man even earns several times more than his woman who is older. So what is it that attracts them so much? The fact is that a man who unconsciously seeks psychological comfort, tranquility, stability, maternal love is responsible for this. When a man separates from his mom, deep down, he is looking for that femininity, looking for that security and comfort. This is not to say that older women are mommies to their men. No, but they have that femininity in them that allows a man to settle down at home. He runs home because he knows that home is a refuge, home is peace. And in this way, a woman doesn't destroy relationships, she builds them. Because a healthy relationship is not one where you are constantly putting out fires, conflicts, you're not enough, you don't love me, and so on. Here you owe me this, you don't owe me that. The bottom line is that 90% of the time in such dependent relationships, people are conflicted and trying to keep the relationship going somehow. A woman who is over 40, she has already worked through herself, stabilized, pumped in her feminine energy, so she is calm, even and warm. In the Telegram channel, I posted a whole article on how to properly conflict in a relationship so that conflicts do not destroy your relationship. And in this relationship, you feigned and got better, and the relationship, on the contrary, became stronger. Go to our community. In the Telegram channel, Our Place of Power, the link is in the description. My clients are very into breathing practices, visualization, energy practices, body practices. I bring it all together and give very good tools to help awaken your sexuality no matter how old you are. And one of my favorite practices is when you tense your vaginal muscles and then relax them. So you focus on your pearl of sexuality, you can visualize it inside of you, below your navel. When you do an interesting practice, you concentrate on your yoni, your vagina. In this way, you remind yourself of your feminine nature. And when you train your intimate muscles, this kind of intimate fitness, it helps you to be in good, proper tone. But many women overtrain their intimate muscles, they become very stiff, on the contrary. So here, you need to do intimate fitness both on the tension of intimate muscles and on relaxation. And on relaxation, I recommend focusing even more than on tension. For example, you tense your intimate muscles, take a deep breath, and then with exhalation, relax the pelvis and intimate muscles as much as possible. Hold this relaxation for a few seconds. Then again, we take a deep breath, tense intimate muscles, straight tense, 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 pull up to yourself. And then relaxation as if pushing out of yourself this relaxation. And so you can do a kind of square 10-15 repetitions a day. This will help you to be in a good, healthy tone. It's even a prevention against vaginal wall prolapse, against urine leakage, because you're exercising your intimate muscles. That's important.